Today we're going to discuss the sex lives of narcissistic people. Narcissism is generally defined as excessive self-love or self-admiration. Narcissistic people are seen as having great confidence in themselves, often overly proud and frequently self absorbed. So, how does this affect their sex lives? Well, I'm not referring to those who simply have high self esteem or self awareness. I'm talking about people with pathological self love, which can drastically impact sexual relationships. Narcissists are typically more attracted to others who are equally narcissistic, that is, people like themselves. These people are believed to validate their self concept and share a similar set of values and beliefs. They prefer people who can uplift their status. They are drawn to whatever benefits them, which signifies a lack of genuine love. However, in a sexual relationship, narcissists feel more comfortable with something that genuinely values and strengthens them. Therefore, it's crucial for relationships to provide interest, affection, a sense of achievement, responsibility, and reciprocation. Also, it's important for each person to ensure safety during sex and avoid any form of abuse. Since narcissistic relationships tend to be self-centered and based on self-gratification, hard work is necessary to break this pattern. And in their attempts to build a healthy relationship, narcissists can focus on building trust and setting clear boundaries. It's crucial to understand that while they may want to see others as an extension of themselves, the individuality of the other person must be valued. Narcissists may appear determined and confident on the outside, but certain traits can reveal the underlying dynamics of the relationship during intimate moments. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, here's what you can expect when in bed with them. Narcissism is a type of emotional dysfunction that can cause numerous problems in a relationship. Narcissistic individuals often feel superior and have an extreme need for attention and admiration. A lack of empathy and a need to control their partner are common characteristics of narcissists. When you're intimate with a narcissist, you may start to feel like you're merely a sexual object to them. Narcissistic individuals can be demanding, insisting on their satisfaction and for their desires to be fulfilled. Therefore, the narcissist isn't interested in your erotic needs or desires.
Huh? Really?
Narcissists tend to engage in dishonest behavior. They may also try to manipulate their partner concerning the couple's intimacy, ruthlessly attacking the partner when they disagree. You have to be very careful. It's vital to have an open and honest discussion about intimacy and expectations in intimate relationships. Give your partner the space to express their feelings and needs about sex. If you disagree with your partner's idea, continue to discuss the issues in the best possible way, avoiding confrontations or personal demands, as this can harm anyone, narcissist or not. If something is disrupting the relationship, talk about it. If you or your partner are facing an issue, skilled. Also offer your support and affection to your partner. Show gratitude for them taking the relationship forward, right? That's very good. Even during disagreements, I'm certain that you, whether young or old, have experienced some intimate situations with other people, right? And I don't know if you've ever felt this, experienced this when you were in a sexual act with another person and that person started like having desires and things like that. A narcissist will always have things like this, things that you will realize are not normal when it comes to the intimacy that the couple has in bed. It's not normal, right? Because I believe that there is a standard, there is a pattern of intimacy, and sometimes people have like certain wild notions, things. There are people who confuse narcissism with fantasies. Fantasy is something that a person is curious about. It's not that they find pleasure in it, they're curious, like, let's try to do this, try to do that. No, a narcissist will always want to repeat the same thing because he finds pleasure in those types of things. He will always want to dominate. However, a narcissist's desire to dominate is not only regarding intimacy, but in all areas of life, at home, at work, making decisions and such. He will always want to, because a narcissist, he has a lust for power, wanting to control things, control time, control the house. He will always take pleasure in it. And that is an illness, but it is not the person's fault. Narcissism is a disorder. It is called narcissistic disorder. It's a mental condition. You can't say, oh, he's like this, he wasn't like that. No, that's why it's very important for you to choose who you want to have a relationship with. Do you understand? There are schizophrenic people, there are narcissists, there are bipolar people, there are people with ADHD, there are people with neuroses, psychoses, and obsessive neuroses like acute anxiety, and others like catatonic schizophrenia and catatonic anxiety, a lot of disorders. But some will show, let's say a narcissist, he will always show you the path he will follow during the relationship. You will notice that he will be in control a lot, he will be boasting, he will not praise you because he will always want to be praised himself, whether it's he or she. I don't just mean men when I say narcissist. Women can be narcissists too. In fact, there are narcissists in my family too, which I've noticed. There are people in my family who are narcissistic And I only started to see this after I started studying psychoanalysis. So that's why I say always have knowledge. Knowledge can change the way you think. That's why you have to subscribe to this channel, because in each video, I will change the way you think. Do you understand? So it's always good for us to have knowledge, and be very careful with narcissists, because they can literally be, they are masters of manipulation. They manipulate in every way. They are dishonest. They do everything to get money from others. They lie. But a narcissist is different from an anxious person, a depressed person, a schizophrenic person, because it is something that you can diagnose right away. You know, you can tell right away. I mentioned before that I only realized that some people in my family were narcissists after I started going to college, but by then I had already realized. I just didn't know the term, you know? I knew the person was, do you understand? But it is very important so you can see the narcissist as he is, and then make a decision if you want to be friends with the person, if you want to have a relationship with the person, those things. You have to be very careful, because it is your life that is at stake, especially your life and that of the other person. A narcissist will never be attracted to someone who will make him work. It doesn't work like that and get a job. He will get a job, but like when a narcissist works for others, they will always want people to praise them. Oh, Ricardo, you are beautiful. Ricardo, you are cool. Wow, you did that job well. Wow, you are a great leader here at home. You are a winner, you are a leader. And they will always want that. Also, another thing is that a narcissist will never be romantic. So if you are in a relationship and you notice that your wife is not romantic or your husband is not romantic, there is a difference between being romantic in the beginning and not being romantic now. It's normal for every couple that in the beginning it's wonderful with flowers everywhere. The man is romantic, the woman is romantic, and then things change. But the narcissist will never be romantic. They will never show affection or love in the conventional way. They will never surprise you with little surprises. You know, I would like to ask you to leave a like, which helps YouTube deliver this content to more and more people. I developed an ebook to eliminate depression, featuring simple everyday things that I highly recommend. I wish I had had these mental nourishment when I was younger, because I already suffered from anxiety, depression, and those things could have really made a difference in my life. So what I didn't have back then, I have the opportunity to share now.